best in New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. Oh, I don't know if I should sing this Saturday because it is the day before the game. I'll just do John Facenda for a little while. Little body. Certain magic still lingers in the name. Oh, you know what? Daniel Jones, of course, now, he was initially listed as questionable not too long ago. Now he is listed as doubtful, which means he is not going to play. Unless there is a miracle in modern science and medicine that is going to turn around and help him recover from this hamstring, we are going to go with the Colt. Oh, and I'm not that upset about it. And I was thinking about it last night, and I wasn't going to do a video because I did a live stream and a bunch of other things, and I lost my voice. But I was thinking about this. I actually think the Giants have a chance with Colt McCoy to win this game. Now, you're going to have to stay with me on this, and I'm going to give a final prediction in the middle of the show. The way the offense is constructed for Seattle is basically predicated completely around Russell Wilson, who's completing a little over 70% of his passes. And around that offense, you of course have Mr. Metcalf, who everyone is going to be focusing on, who already has 58 receptions for 1,039 yards and 17.9 yards a catch, and 9 touchdowns. But everyone always seems to overlook Tyler Lockett, who's got 70 catches for 707 to 71 yards and 8 touchdowns. Their running game is clearly non-existent. I mean, Carson has 4.9 yards carry, 364 yards. Got Carlos Hyde in the mix for 226. Russell Wilson is actually the leading rusher in reference to yardage. So if we have to if we really break down the offensive this whole self, it's 2 wide receivers and Russell Wilson. Because our line, if they play to their potential with Leonard Williams, Dalvin Tomlinson, Dexter Lawrence, Austin Johnson, they can hold them down on the run. I have no fear of the running backs from Seattle. I do have fear of the 2 wide receivers. But really, if you break down their offense, besides Russell Wilson, it's the wide receivers. That's it. I mean, hell, Greg Olsen has, someone's texting me about evidently another YouTuber was talking crap about me yesterday. So people are blowing me up and telling me about it. And I always tell people, I don't care. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me. You know what? I have so many other things going on in life that if something like that bothered me, we would have problems. And I was trying to get into the fact till the messages started blending in. I know I'm not being professional, but Greg Olsen, 35-year-old tight end with 23 receptions, it doesn't bother me. You got Hollister. Yeah, what's his name? You got Swain or Swan. I don't even know who the other wide receiver is. And you also have David Moore. But outside of those guys, those 3 guys, that is the offense for the Seattle Seahawks. And that just kills me. So I was thinking about this. Yes, we have a problem with the CB2 position. I'm not going to lie. But Bradbury is probably, I don't know if he's going to completely shadow Metcalf, only because of the fact that Lockett is also a threat. But I just have a feeling that the Giants are going to be able to scheme for Metcalf and Lockett, which and then just leaves Russell Wilson. And I know it's a big thing to leave, but the way our secondary is playing in the safety positions, if Peppers has a good game and Logan Ryan plays well, and we mix in a little bit of Xavier McKinney and Julian Love, as long as we don't go into the stupid soft shell zone and we don't, get burned too much by Isaac Yiadom. I have problems with Isaac Yiadom because of the fact that Isaac Yiadom always seems to be the guy that makes the mistake. The Giants always lose because, it's not because of the good plays that they make, it's because of the mistakes they make that put them in these positions. We've been in every game except really the 49er game. So as long as Isaac Yiadom can limit his mistakes, I think we have a chance to slow this offensive down. Plain and simple. And I think what's going to happen is we all know that Seattle has had problems with the run. And they say that, you look at they have an improvement over the last 2 weeks, but you got to look at the talent they played over the last 2 weeks. And you know what? It's not their fault that they have to play the teams that are on their schedules. But it's not like their level of talent. I don't know if their defensive talent went up or it's starting to gel together with Jamal Adams, who's finally healthy, or was it just the fact that the talent they played went down to their level? And that's what I'm thinking. I'm honestly thinking, okay, here's what's gonna happen, and I gotta turn this binging off because you know what? These people are driving me crazy. I don't care. I know people are just like, well, he said this and he said that and he said this. I don't care what people say. Just don't worry about it, guys. Enjoy our show. And I understand there was other giant YouTubers on there, and I don't know if they participated in the bashing, because I don't watch. I don't care. I don't know if they participated. If they did, who cares? It's up to them. I know one didn't, because I just got 50 freaking text messages. But what I'm trying to say is this, and a lot of people are going to say, well, you're not being professional now because you're talking about other things. You're not talking about, we want to hear about the football game. Well, you know what? Sometimes I like to ramble. And you should, if you've been watching for the last year and 3 months, you should know that sometimes I go off on tangents and I enjoy it. But you know what? I always loop back to what we were talking about. So let's get back to talking about the defense. Has their play improved, or they're just their talent that they're playing against has gone down? I think it's a little bit of both. Now, Jamal Adams, we are going to have to plan for, but I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen. Seattle is going to put 8 in the box. We all know Jamal Adams is an in-the-box safety. There is no one on that team that I feel can cover Evan Ingram. If Jamal Adams tries to go up against Evan Ingram, that's just going to be scary. Diggs is a good free safety, but I'm not seeing it. They got Shaq Griffin. I'm not seeing that. You got Quentin Dunbar. If he's not out robbing somebody. Had to throw that in there. You know what? I actually forgot about Quentin Dunbar. I really did. Didn't even cross my mind. I wonder how DeAndre Baker is doing though over in KC. I'm happy that he got himself out of the situation. I don't know what really happened, but I'm happy he got himself out of the situation. But I do not see anyone on this defensive roster that can handle Evan Ingram. And what's going to happen is, like I was saying, they're going to stack 8 in the box, and they are going to try to slow down Wayne Gallman, and they are going to make this game be Colt McCoy's game to beat them. Colt McCoy, like I said, over an extended period of time, I am not seeing being the permanent solution for the Giants, but as a short-term solution and against a team like this, I think he's going to excel. I really do, as crazy as that sounds. I think they're going to stack 8 in the box. They're going to run Gallman a couple times, and I've said these before. I would not be shocked if you see 2 to 3 deep passes within the first 15 minutes of the game from the Giants, because I think they're going to try to get Darius Slayton involved. Golden Tate's going to want to play well coming back from Seattle, and you got to see what Sterling Shepard can do. We have the horses, and then I think once they go deep a couple times, they are going to open up the field because they're going to take 8 out of the box, and they're going to start playing their normal defense, and then they're going to go back to running with Wayne Gallman. I'm calling it right now. 24-21, the New York Football Giants. I know it seems crazy. I know it in reality, going up against an 8-3 team with Russell Wilson and allegedly an improving defense in Seattle. I just have a feeling that Joe Judge is going to rally his troops. It's almost going to be, a Newt Rockne thing with the Gipper. We're going to go out there and win one for Danny Dimes. I don't know where I'll be them guys, but you just tell the boys I'll be proud and I'll know what they've done. You got to go watch the Newt Rockne speech. And people are like, who the hell's Newt Rockne? Yes, I got it. I'm old. All right. But I'm just telling you right now, the Giants are taking this game. And a shocker in the world of 2020, this is going to rank right up there. And it's going to be another interesting game. But I got a feeling that Colt McCoy is going to bring it home for the Giants. So is the defense. And we are going to play well enough to sneak out a win in Seattle. I think the Giants are going to be losing on the 4th. And then I think we're going to have a little bit of a comeback. And then we're going to close it out at the end with the final drive of the game. And again, this is Tim with Online Big Blue, bringing you the best of New York Giants sports talk and entertainment. And as always, if you could like, if you could subscribe, ring that bell, you know what I mean? That'd be awesome.